Hello, hello, hello. I am back, and my save was not corrupted. I am back and ready to play more Dragon Age. Let me relearn all my buttons again real quick. Got my great sword. Got these. Let's see. What are the buttons? That's skills. Journal. Yeah, it's this one. So I have... That's a passive, so yeah, I only have the 3, so I can get rid of that, which was a dual wielding. Alright, and if you remember, which I barely do, yeah, we're supposed to go in to Ostagard, and we're here to become Grey Wardens. Hold on one second. One second. There we go. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The game is bad. Let's see if I can get back up and running. Honestly, if Dragon Age keeps doing this, because it has a problem with like large areas. Oh, did it stop? Ah, I think the save is corrupted. Let's see if I can go back. Yeah, Dragon Age has a extremely bad problem with this. Honestly, if I can't get it going, try again on the same save. If it shuts down again, yep, it'll shut down. So I gotta go back earlier. The save really is corrupted. But yeah, if it keeps doing this, and it won't stop doing this, I'll probably turn to Minecraft, because that's pretty fun to play. But, yeah. Let's delete that save. Let's see if this autosave is fine. Nope, it is not fine. Man, I love Dragon Age Origins so much, but it is just not well put together. Let me check some configure stuff. Graphic detail, why is it on high? I'll turn it to medium. Hopefully that should help. And if it still keeps going on, then I'll turn it to low. But yeah, I love this game, but man, does it not want to be played. Let's go back to this save. Well, it almost died for a second.
Are you ready to go? Good.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and skip through all this again.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan.
I am Darian.
I see you're an elf, friend.
From the Alienage.
My God,
Killed an Arl.
Allow me to be the first to welcome you to...
You're too kind.
Eamon just wants in on the...
Things are going well.
What the king said is true. Absolutely. To that end, we should proceed with the...
Okay. Now let's see if it dies again.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
You said that? I guess you.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good luck to you then.
Oh, there it goes again. Yep. Right when I enter the door to the area. Let me check. Let me turn the graphical detail down to low. Why is texture detail so high? I'm turning that low too. Yeah, I have a not very good computer, sadly. So the quality is going. it looks even older now. Let's see if this fixes it. Come on, come on, come on.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Can I enter? Oh, I don't want to jinx it, but yes I can. Can I turn it up to medium? What if I turn them both to medium? Does it immediately die? Oh, I saw that lag.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
The mages?
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
The Fade?
The Fade is the realm of dreams and the land of the dead, or so the mages tell us. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed, not even by Grey Wardens.
As you wish.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Pleased to meet you.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be flying beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You faced Darkspawn before.
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Isn't the Fade the land of the dead?
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
The Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
And is that true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
At least it's something to ponder.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. You stand before the Maker in the land beyond the Fade.
Ooh, a quest.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
I'll give it a
Find
shot.
the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Why would you kill the dog? No, put the muzzle on the dog. But does not challenge you. After you're done, he whimpers patient.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Where in the wilds will I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want?
I happen to be a Grey Warden human, not some servant.
Congratulations. Not bad for an elf. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
Why don't you look like other soldiers in the army?
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
What's an Ash Warrior?
Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
What does an Ash Warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Is a dog that good in combat?
A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a city pet or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
What are you preparing for?
To scout the wilds and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight.
Survives the blood, what do you mean?
Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Won't it be smarter to leave your dogs behind?
They fight at our side. We don't fret over their safety as if they were children.
Why have you painted your dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies. But the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
What if the enemy is painted too?
Why? Would you steal our Caddis and give it to the Darkspawn hordes?
I hope you're joking.
If you tried, we would kill you. And that is no joke.
I should be
Why,
going.
thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Welcome to the King's Camp, my lord.
My lord.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need?
I have some
Alistair
questions.
can help you with those. I had hoped he would be back by now.
You approach the tent of Tern Loghain. State your business.
Tell me about Tern Loghain.
How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Marik's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Marik rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against these Darkspawn.
Is he inside? What's he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
You can tell me a little.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tairn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tairn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Tairn Loghain tells him. Without the Tairn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
I'd like an audience, please.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
You're just gonna let me in? No, you're just gonna bring him out.
Is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
I'm not Grey Warden yet.
You impressed His Majesty nonetheless. He could not contain his excitement over your meeting. Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
This guy seems very evil. I mean, just look at his face. Also, I don't like the way he's staring. Yeah, I heard of that.
Marik respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Marik would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. You have some experience to bring to the Wardens, do you? You don't seem half as green as most of the men here. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
I don't know.
If Kaelin has his way, you will. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
And if he doesn't?
Then simply pray.
Interesting fellow.
Greetings. King Kaelin is not in his tent right now.
What are you doing? Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Tairn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
We'll see in the coming battle.
That's how the Tairn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Tairn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
The queen?
She's the Tairn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
I should go.
As you wish.
This wretched thing is a Darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they
That's basically Justin.
Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well.
No!
Yes, we've lost many. It will be done. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these Darkspawn back underground. You believe?
Anything over here? Oh, hello.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
I just wanted to talk.
Are you the new Grey Warden recruit? I was just walking by when I heard. It must be exciting to be so important. Wait, you aren't here to tell me I'm in trouble, are you?
Why would I lie? Not that I know of.
Oh, that's a relief. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. but it was nice talking to someone.
The wall before. Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked.
Ooh,
and do not
bags.
falter.
Gloves and a bow.
The wall before me is darkness, yet shall the Maker's light be my light.
The Maker. Oh. Music sting.
There are lots of darkspawn, different kinds.
Maker above. Hear the prayers of your son and Lord.
By the way, I will be checking the VOD once I'm done
Do not
to
abandon us in our dark.
make sure the audio's fine. Because I'm still very bad at, you know, checking audio and everything. Sorry if it's too loud or quiet. Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
What is enchantment?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sort of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
You speak strangely, why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Because magic is powerful and dangerous?
It is dangerous beyond its power. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily, and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
I think the game wants us to think that's bad and scary, considering the music. How is someone made tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
Sounds like a horrid practice.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role.
Yeah, it sounds like you got magic lobotomized. I feel badly for you.
You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
I should go.
Goodbye.
So we got magical
Any last
lobotomy.
wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What do you think I'd be?
Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What'd you know about the ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
The wilds?
We're right on the northern edge of the Kakari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place.
Why are they frightening?
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
They're forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Oh, you're a racist. Because I'm here to become a Grey Warden?
You're... Oh, yes, of course. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
What do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course, to keep morale up, you understand.
Let me see these other
So long as
goods.
you keep it quiet.
What you got? Oh, that's me. Oh. You have bombs. An injury kit is 1 gold and 39 silver, man. I know I'm about to get companions, but I don't care. Keep those. My sword is so much better. Except this one, the Maul, has better armor penetration. And a slightly larger strength modifier, but it does less damage and less critical chance. The battle axe is just better in every single way.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
What do you
Let me know.
normally have? Backpacks are always good. The infirmary is up here.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
Why you say that?
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
Is it possible he has important information?
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
I apologize if the soldier disturbed you. Ever since they found him in the wilds, he's been like this.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
You administer blessings to elves, do you?
I merely pass on the Maker's blessings. He looks kindly on all who will receive him.
Does he destroy the homelands of those who will not?
I'll not discuss politics here. Take your hatred and be gone.
Out of my sight, heathen. I must perform the Maker's work for those who appreciate it.
Heathen.
Very well.
Let me in.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
Why y'all naked? Why haven't you been sentenced?
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Tell me why you're in there.
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
Why were you sneaking around camp?
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it.
Ooh.
I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
They didn't find the key when you arrested?
I swallowed it. But it's, come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
I can just kill him and take the key. See what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
If I get loot, I will help him.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Who is he?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
I'm sitting on my cord. Why do you want to desert?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why.
Sounds like a good reason.
I've been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
Seem ways for you to guard him all day.
I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. and I can go and do something else.
I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
Said he wasn't deserting.
What a surprise. Another innocent prisoner. At any rate, it's not for me to say. He'll get his day to plead his case, or he won't. It's all the same to me.
He wants food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you missed one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care.
He's
I had
giving
nothing
me
to do with it, though.
things.
If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm going to say it was you. Just so you know.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
If we hear any popping, that's fireworks going off in the background. Here you go.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Yay!
Sorry, the main army camp is off limits for you right now.
Alright.
Sorry, the main army camp
What?
is off limits for you right now.
What? What? That's weird. That's the chest. That's the goods. I'm gonna save, just in case. Also, I need to be saving every 5 minutes anyways.
As you say. That course of action is inadvisable. Welcome, young man. Goodbye.
I gotta find a way.
That course of action is inadvisable.
Is there a way to sneak? Let's check controls. Nothing. Wonder how I'm supposed to get it then. Hey, it's Alistair.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me.
Why is his head so
helping
big?
the Grey Wardens by the King's orders, I might add.
Looks a bit
Should I
like
have asked
human
her to write a
Shrek.
note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you.
The grumpy one.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You are a very strange human.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
Would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. The elf from Denerim. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
And you must be Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
What can you tell me about this joining?
Oh, Honestly, nothing. Try not to worry about it. It will just distract you. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No, I haven't.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another.
It looks like
Anyhow,
an orc.
whenever
There
you're
was a
ready,
dead
let's
body
get
of
back to
one.
Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Argument I saw. What was it about?
With the mage. The circle is here at the king's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
You were a mage hunter.
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes, the Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
I've met David.
Right, that cut purse Duncan conscripted. I'm not sure what Duncan sees in him, to be honest. Keep an eye out, maybe we'll see the other one, or I can track him down later.
Let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Making me do a tutorial.
What?
Oh, it's locked.
Very well. It will be done.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the... I must attend to my duties or I'll get...
I want this.
That course of action is... Welcome, young man. Goodbye.
There's gonna be some way.
My sisters and gentle... Here on the eve of battle, let us consider the evil before us. In their pride,
Where is that other dude? Oh well, I guess I'll meet him.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight
Hello,
from Redcliffe.
Jory.
How do you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
I'm so much shorter. Pleased to meet you.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
What do we need the Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Isn't it dangerous in the wilds?
You weren't recruited out of charity. All 3 of you are skilled and resourceful. Alistair is the most junior member of our order and will accompany you as is tradition. Do not worry. I doubt you will need to go far into the wilds to find what you seek.
Surely you've acquired some blood before now.
Of course. You must work together to collect the components, however. It's as much a part of the joining as what comes after.
And the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
What kind of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
What if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
Is this part of the joining too?
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
How will we find this archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Find the archive, 3 vials of blood. Got it.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Alright.
Greetings. It is good to finally have a moment to speak with you.
Where are you from, Jory?
I hail from Redcliffe, but Duncan recruited me in Highever, a city off the northern coast. Have you traveled there?
No.
I was in Arlayman's retinue when he attended King Maric's funeral. It was in Highever that I met my Helena. I was smitten. She has the most beautiful eyes, my Helena. Now, for years, I found any excuse to return there. We married a year ago. Arlayman gave me leave to serve in Highever, but I was attempting to persuade Helena to come to Redcliffe with me, at least until I was recruited.
I'll be honest.
Indeed.
I don't care about you, Jory. Here we go. Let's see if this works.
If they can't see you, they can't kill you.
That course of action is inadvisable. That course of action is inadvisable.
Why can you see him when he's stealthed? That's so
Welcome,
weird.
young man. Goodbye.
That's weird. And they are gone for the evening. So I guess I gotta go do that later, I guess. I'll just go ahead and assume I gotta do the actual wilds part first. Why is there no music suddenly?
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Don't crash, don't crash. Yeah. Wolves. The second's a stun.
Okay, done with
Why are there so many wolves? I hope the combat music's not too loud. If it is, I'm sorry. You'll have to turn it down on your own end, and I'll go ahead and try and fix it for
Of course.
the next stream.
Over here.
Hello? Oh, hi.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
You can just abandon him. Let's try banding him up first.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
That's one weird-looking dead cow.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Overcoming the dangers is part of our test.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
That is a lot of dead guys. Oh. It starts Baden.
Let's end this quickly. Don't say I didn't warn you.
You guys stay back there.
Say your prayers. Right to the face. Yes. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Might be a bit loud. See if I can go ahead and turn it down a bit. Combat music is always so loud.
Very well.
Now it feels slightly too quiet. Audio has always been a pain for me. Trying to figure out audio. What is this? Ah, that's a debuff.
Yes.
And now there's no music. Whoop. Why do Darkspawn have money?
Yes. Very well.
Maybe they just like shiny things. I know I like shiny things.
Of course.
You're stunned. Alistair, no!
You have forced my hand! I knew we could not lose!
Alistair probably has an injury now. Yep. Well, that's a serious injury. These injuries can cause penalties and can only be cured by injury kits or certain high-level spells. The injury is indicated by a small red icon. You can see above their quick bar, so... Penalty to cunning. I don't think that's that bad for him. Man. Alistair, how could you?
As you say. Very well.
We saw that one of those injury things cost a whole gold. Muddy Idol. Hey, I'll wear it. That's 10% cold resistance right there. I believe these are just for selling. I think all of these are. And these are what you actually craft with. Didn't I pick up something? Apparently can't go up this way. Oh! Thought I was trapped for a sec. If we head back this way, we're just at the beginning. But we got an elf fruit. If I recall from...
Yes.
There we go, the wild's flower. But if I recall correctly... There's like some treasure thing somewhere. I feel like the music is a bit quiet, so I'll turn up sound effects slightly so I can hear myself jingle jangling around. Don't let me walk across. There's a loot up there. Let me up.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Say I didn't warn you! Say your prayers! Last word? You dare!
It will be done.
It will be done. Okay.
It will be done.
Oh! How dare you trick me?
As you say.
Get back here.
Say I didn't warn you!
That's right, they're rogues. They die easy.
Very well.
You have a key on you? Key? No key. But I'll level up instead. Get up to 20. Put one con. Oh, okay. That just sounds good to immediately pop on when you're in combat. Studded leather armor. Is this the thing that I was remembering? I haven't played this game in so long.
Can we not ride
Whoa.
these animals
Oh,
off?
it's wolves. Oh. Are the wolves gonna win? I think the wolves might win.
Right to the base!
Thanks, wolves.
It will be done.
A new quest. Found the last will and testament of someone named Rigby Mordecai on a body in the Kokori Wilds. Find the cache mentioned in the will and it'll take you and take it to Jeddah and Redcliffe. Here we go. I think that's back over, yeah, over here. I keep wanting to hit space to jump, but I pause instead. Now, where is it? What did it say? I've buried a sealed lockbox in our camp and the ruins in the western reaches of wilds. Just says it's in a lockbox. Said western, so it should be along this stretch. Or I'm just dumb. That is also an option. I feel like it should be like here. I don't know why. Oh, here it is. I'll be nice. I'll bring it to Jeddah. It's strangely like very little music in this area. What? Something rogues! I knew it! Kill them! They are rogues, though. They go down pretty quick.
Of course.
I will take your healing potions. Thank you. A stone. Whoop. Is that it over there? Alright, let's go stab a wolf. I'm coming to get ya. It looks so silly approaching wolves. There's so many wolves.
Will be done.
Let us end this quickly.
No, it's an alpha. Bonk him. Bonk him. Oh. Bonk him. He's dead. I'm the alpha now.
Very well. Yes.
Let's see. Cures a single injury. Alistair, I'm letting you use it. There you go.
Right.
Yep. Should be happy. They're pretty expensive. Ooh! The wolves are guarding a chest? A letter. Ooh! A better sword. And an axe. Farewell letter to Jobby, did it say? Let's see. My dear son, Jogby. Fear this is the last letter I will write you. I've had difficulty finding the chassid to bring them. Oh, the chase. Does that mean the chaste? Weird. To bring them the Maker's word. I have, however, seen evidence of their passing. They appear to have left this area in a great haste, possibly fleeing the so-called Darkspawn that are rumored to have gathered in the wilds and in even greater number. I've left you a weapon and everything else I can spare. My son, I can't read, goodness. I will try to find you once I have found a safe place. I only hope that you will be safe. With luck, we'll meet again. If you see her, tell your mother that I love her and take care of our family, Rigby. Oh, it's that guy. Rigby left that for some Jogby. That's such a weird name. Gotta stay hydrated for your gaming sesh. Alright. Let's see what we got. I will definitely be using this. Plus 1% melee critical chance, plus 1 armor infiltration. That's pretty darn good. And it's better just in practically every way. Nice. Alistair. I think your longsword just barely is better. Have a coin. Runic worry coin. Nah, I'm keeping my gear. I've played this game before, and these aren't permanent companions. They're just for this section. And I will, knowing me, forget to take it off of them, and then it will be gone forever when they leave my group. Oh, uh-oh. I don't like when the game saves for me. It's a mage! Kill the mage, quickly! Bean the mage! Mage? Ow! He tricked me! He's so much smarter than me! Kick the mage! Man, you guys are taking a lot of damage.
Next.
Yeah, this game is full of world building. Of just like little pieces of like information you can pick up. I've never really read them. That's more of like, uh-oh, they're rogues. There they are! You know, for supposedly like sneaky rogues, they do like announce themselves pretty well. But yeah, usually for stuff like that, instead of just sitting and reading, considering
of course
I have a hard time like reading for long stretches, especially on like a computer. If I'm reading, I'd rather it be like a physical book. But yeah, for stuff like that, I would much rather just watch like a YouTube video summary of like the history and lore and stuff like that. If you want a game that goes deep into like very in-depth, interesting lore, this game series, Dragon Age, is such a good game to go down. Probably after the Wilds, I'll stop for tonight. Immediately saving the game after I did. Where are they? Where's the enemy? Where? Oh, hi. Give me the elf fruit first. Thank you. Beat him up! Beat him up!
Of course.
Beat him up! Oh, it's an alpha. Well, I must sing. Kill him. Alistair is 1,000,000% gonna die again. Oh, Alistair. Hey, he didn't die. Ooh, enchanted dagger and special arrows.
Oh, of course.
I do love me some loot.
Not like death much.
Large darkspawn shield. Is that good for Alistair? No, it is worse. Much worse. And if I can get 38 strength. That's like towards the end of the game, level strength. Unless I just rush it down. Which would be horrible, because I'd basically be a glass cannon.
Well, well. What have we here?
Hello, Miss Goth.
Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey?
Your clothes seem very impractical.
What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
What do you have tied to your pants? Like, who cares about, you know, like the top? What is this? It's weird. Let's see. I'd first like to know where you, who you are and where you came from.
You are the intruder here. I believe the first question is rightfully mine. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long.
Where do you get eyeshadow? In the woods.
She looks chastened, and that means others may be
chastened.
You fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Elves are not frightened little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
I'm Darian. A pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
I'm so much shorter.
Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Daveth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I believe you're crazy and possibly dangerous.
Is that all? Surely your mind stretches farther than these surroundings. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
What do you mean the threat's greater than they realize?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
And we're back. Ooh, now that's nighttime, we can steal from the peeps. Also, we gotta heal the dog.
The Mabari
Can I pet
stable
that
for now, but
dog?
not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this what you're
Let me
looking
see.
for?
Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
How long before there's an improvement?
A day, maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
I want a dog. Think it's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Yes. Loot.
Will be done.
Well, we got some cows that I don't care about. Money. Ooh, lesser injury kit. Not bad, not bad.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, but so long as you keep it quiet.
How is mine compared to yours? Now my sword is better. Huh. I believe these are for a DLC character, which I will not have for a long time, so I'm just gonna sell them instead of dragging them with me. I'll keep the fire arrows. That's just for a helmet in general. I've got me some money now. You know, Astarion? I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate 3. Alistair, you can have this. You look so bad. Oh god. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, you're keeping that on. Alright, yep, and that's all the quests for the area. I'll play a little bit more.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
And if we have second thoughts?
Let me be very clear on that point. You are not volunteers. Whether you were conscripted or recruited, you were chosen because you are needed. There is no turning back now. You must gather your courage for what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
saying this ritual can kill us.
As could any darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I don't like this any more than you do.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Makes a good point.
You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them? Maybe you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Those who survive?
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining. But these words have been said since their taint. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight.
What?
Join us, brothers
What?
and sisters.
His line's
Join
messed
us
up.
in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
Uh-oh.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry.
Damn. Yeah, and that's why I didn't give them any of the good
The
stuff.
joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
I like how
From
me
this
and
moment
Alistair have
forward,
the same hair.
You are a Grey Warden.
I'm just a elfin Alistair. Oh! A dragon!
It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths.
Sounds like someone's hammering
In my
something
joining,
up.
only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Someone hammering out there? One sec, I'm checking something. Some idiots are just throwing around random fireworks near me. Still can't believe he killed Sir Jory.
Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life. The Blight demands sacrifices from us all. Thankfully, you stand here as proof they are not all made in vain.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
I still feel in shock.
Death is never easy to accept, especially when it arrives in such a brutal fashion. Honor your comrades if you wish, but know that we must press forward. Always we must press forward. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
And after I level up, this will probably be where I'm finished for a while. Let's see. Probably go for the aggro. What? Am I stupid, or did that just not appear? That's weird. Oh, I have two, that's why. Yeah, I'll take that, and I'll take... I'll probably just take one for now. And no. I'll take this as well. So I have my buff, my aggro, and my... what is this? Better chance to hit for reduced amounts of hits? Yeah. Alright. So, pop 4 and 5. Maybe even 6 if I feel it. And then do my 1, 2, 3s. Yeah. Sounds good. I look so dope. Look so dopey with my little helmet. But yeah, I think that is where I will be calling it. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye. See ya. And adios.